Hello friends, we are going to take a look today at 48 books that I bought at a tiny little estate sale that was privately run by a woman just in her house. She was just looking to get rid of some things. She seemed to be a little bit of a collector, but she had about 48 books and some of them, I really wanted. But they were a little high on the price, so I just asked, if I take all these books, can you give me them for this price? And she said yes. So I took all the books, even though some of them I wouldn't have necessarily taken. But I'm going to make the most of it, and we're going to look at all the books that I got from this sale. So the first one here is a Collector's Encyclopedia of Antiques, former library book. Beautiful gold color, goldenrod. Some black and white and some color illustrations in there. So that's nice. Then another big one that is also a former library book, American Glass. So this is about, antique glassware. 19th century glass and glass houses. There's some more illustrations. So that's a nice reference for antique lovers. And the antiques book. Obviously she's a collector. That's a really pretty spine. I really like that. So just flipping through there, we've got some furniture, rocking chairs, some glassware, and look at this beautiful, the Webster's Biographical Dictionary. That's just lovely. It's indexed. I don't know what this paper is inside. Let's take a look. Oh, it's the dust jacket. Look at that. Nice. Okay, so that's a nice biographical dictionary. I'm just going to flip through and see if I see any pictures of any kind. It doesn't look like it, but that's still a nice reference book. I'm glad I got that one. And then we have some gardening books. Look at that. I just recently have one of these that I sold. Wyman's Gardening Encyclopedia. Beautiful terracotta color. And then America's Garden Book. Who knows how many copies of this have gone through my house in the last 6 weeks. So many copies. This one in particularly good condition. Got a little price tag that just came out of it. $12. No. Okay, let's see what this is. Covell's New Dictionary of Marks. So this is for antique collectors. Who knows what I'll do with that? The Old China Book, former library book. Liverpool painted wares, Staffordshire wares, portrait pieces. So this is about antiques. Again, definitely a collector. This one is nice and faded, really soft. Let's see what it is. It's got a tag inside. Not So Wild a Dream, Eric Severeid, 1947. So that's just a fiction book that will go into a book stack. Valley of the Vines, a nice green book that'll look pretty in a set. Let's see. Yeah, it's just a fiction book, so that's nice. Let me set these over a little bit, make some more room. And then we have Nobody's Girl. Isn't that lovely? A Platt and Monk classic. Just the inside, definitely a unique cover there. Translated from the French, ages 9 to 12. Let's see, 1962. Well, this will be nice. Maybe I'll put this in my sale this week on Instagram. Nice little children's book. Okay, that's box one. I'm going to set this box. Actually, I'll leave it right there and put these books inside as we go through them. Washington Irving's sketchbook. It's got a little bit of damage in there, so that will probably end up in a slightly shabby stack because it's such a pretty color. Just love that. And then we have these 4 books. These are Stories to Remember by Thomas Costain. So there's 2 of them. And then the other 2 are in their jackets. There's that one. I have these on my shelf right now. I think I'm looking at my shelf. I don't see them. And there's the other one. I always like to find these because they're such pretty colors for book stacks. It's just lovely. But that's a set of 4, so that's interesting. And then this is one of the Harvard classics, 1001 Nights, but it's got a little chip out of it. So I normally wouldn't have bought that, but like I said, I had to buy all 4. Now I think I must be missing some of my books because there's only 2 of these here and I got 4. So these are Mark Twain stories, Pudd'nhead Wilson and Tom Sawyer. And I know there's 2 more. This looks extremely dark green, but it could be black. It's just really hard to tell. And then this, Little Boys, it looks like a little Hallmark book. Stardust Books. Here's the inside. Then we have another little book, Oh, Ye Jigs and Juleps, and Madame Bovary. Then we have these two beauties, Treasure Island and Kidnapped. It's a little set. Aren't those very handsome? Love those. Hope to sell those together. Then we have two Five Little Peppers books that are the same color. Five Little Peppers Midway and the Five Little Peppers and How They Grew. Nice. I was excited about those. Really excited about this one, The Wind in the Willows. Look at how pretty that is. I love that. Let's see when it was published. 1961. That was one of my favorite ones. Oops, from that sale. Teenage Boy Scout stories. There's the inside. Isn't that nice? Lovely. Lots of Boy Scout books lately. Here's another one I've had once before. Mr. Popper's Penguins. This is a nice illustrated edition. Look at that. Perfect. Let's see when this one is from. It is from 1938, and it's the 27th printing. When we were very young, always nice to find this. So this has the dust jacket on the front, but not the back. But it's this wonderful pink color. Let's see the publication date on this one. This is the 246th printing, 1955. Andrew! The Banner Boy Scouts on a Tour. I love these Boy Scout books. That will go in the set. Look at this one. Good Stories from the Ladies' Home Journal. This was one of my favorite little finds. 1907. Isn't that delightful? Julius Caesar. And two little green books here we have. Oh, they're both Shakespeare. So all three of these are Shakespeare's. Henry IV, Part 1, Twelfth Night, King Lear, Tempest. And King Henry V, Much Ado About Nothing, Romeo and Juliet, and Hamlet. That's it, you guys. So that was pretty simple. I have a whole nother stack of books I'm going to show you this week. Goodwill outlet haul. And I think some of the books from this estate sale are missing. So once I find those, they're going to go into another video too. Okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed looking through these books with me. And I will have these up on my website for you guys to purchase if you saw anything that you just have to have. Okay? Bye.